Hi, I'm Jeremy Michur, and today we're going to be working on the 5 main side control techniques in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. These techniques in Jiu-Jitsu are new because today in the sport, it's a lot about strength, it's all about power. And as some of the masters I've met, they say there's a lot of athletes in Jiu-Jitsu, but there's less technique. So this way I can control my opponent without using out so much strength, without using so much power, and just technique. Of course, I got to start the seminar talking about the principles. We have 4 top principles and 4 bottom. Anybody that hasn't heard the principles yet? Everybody heard the principles pretty much? Okay. So my 4 top principles. I know we're doing side mount, but I'll explain it while I'm in the guard. My principle number 1, I always need my head in the same line. If I go out of line, this is Joe's chance to bring me where he wants me to go, where I want to go. So he pushes the bicep. Yeah, he changes it. Now I'm his. So I always need to be in the same line as his head. Principle number 2. So if I'm side mount, obviously my head is over here. If I'm north-south, my head is facing his legs. Okay. Principle number 2. I always need 3 or 4 base. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 good. 3 okay. 2 I'm nobody. Everybody does jiu-jitsu like this. It's okay, it'll work, but just be aware that if I only have 2 base, I can get swept pretty easily. So you can't sweep me when I'm here. There's no sweeps when I have 4 base. It's just not there. Principle number 3. I need to have my knees tight in his butt. Anytime I'm away here, I need to fix myself. If I'm side mount, my knees in his belt, in his shoulder. If I'm mount, my knees are here. If I'm north-south, they're in his shoulders. And principle number 4, whichever way he goes, I need to follow him. If we're in the guard and he snakes this way, I need to bring my knees and fix myself. That's it. Same if I'm side mount, north-south, I always need to fix my principle before anything. So his bottom principles are the exact opposite. His principle number 1 is he wants his head away from my head. Go ahead. Yeah, look, now his head's away. I'm over here. I'm nobody here. He has everything. He has my arm. He has my body locked. In a really good spot. His principle number 2 is he's got to use his 1, which is the sole of his feet here. His 2 is shin. And his 3 to take care of himself. His 1 is his kill zone. His kill zone. He's going to kill me. 2, he's going to kill me. 3, he takes care of himself. If I'm past his guard, I pass his 1 and his 2. He's got his 3. Once he's got his 3 on, principle number 3, now he uses one of the 17 snakes that of course we all know. But the 4 main snakes. And principle number 4, whichever way I want to go, he's going to make sure I go. If I go this way, Joe's going to make sure I go that way. If I'm going this way, he's not going to try to bring me back this way and try to. I can't move a guy like Joe. If he wants to go this way, I'm not going to bring him back. He's too strong. I'm going to make sure you go that way. So before we begin, just be aware of the principle. So side mount control. Side mount position number 1. My knee is by his head. Look, his tricep is blocked here. Whenever I want to attack the arms, I'm blocking the tricep. My knee's in his waist. This hand, I'm going to control this tricep, and my elbow's in his head. Go, move. Very hard to move here. Notice I'm not grabbing him. I sacrifice 1 base to grab the tricep. I always grab the floor. Anytime I'm grabbing my opponent, I'm doing something wrong. Whether I'm north-south, whether I'm mount, whether I'm in the guard. Because if I grab him, he moves, go ahead, move. He moves, I move. The ground doesn't move. So if the ground doesn't move and I'm nice and tight, I lock his body in place. Does that make sense? So I'm not thinking heavy. I'm not thinking squish him with my chest. I'm thinking elbows to knees tight. Move. Go. Oh, he just did what I wanted him to do. And that's side mount 2. He got his elbow in. So the thing he's going to look to do, he can't use this arm. He's going to get that elbow in. Go ahead, get that elbow in. He gets this elbow in here. He wants to create space. Now I can't stay here. Because now, go. Yeah, I can't stay here. He's going to put his knee. Yeah, he fixes himself. Very good. So, side mount 1. He gets his elbow in. Now I have to go to side mount 2. My hand comes over. My hand goes by his temple here, and I wing my elbow out. Here. I want his ear to his shoulder, and he can't look this way. If he can't look this way, he can't snake. Go. 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 I can do that, look. Now I'm back to side mount 1. So those are the first 2 we're going to work on. I love it when it works out perfect and I do exactly what I want without telling him. So side mount 1, he gets that elbow in. Now I go to side mount 2. Bang. Now, what he's going to do is to push that arm. Yeah, he's going to push that arm off. Look, I just go back to the 1. And now I can kill him. So first, let's just do side mount 1 and 2. Everybody got it? Let's do it. 1, 2.